Alright, what's up guys? So we are back in Vegas. We're actually a little bit off the strip in the Chinatown here with Derek from All You Can Vegas. If you guys watch, Vegas content, you must have seen his content.
That's right. It's All You Can Vegas. Yeah, I'm Derek, and my channel, All You Can Vegas, it's about all you can eat in Las Vegas. Buffets, restaurants, and food of all kinds.
So we both tried Chosun Hawaru, all you can eat Korean barbecue on the Las Vegas Strip, and we both made a video there and it was awesome. But we both had this place on our list. The AAA Korean BBQ is supposed to be one of the best all you can eat Korean barbecues in Las Vegas, but it's a little bit off the strip. So yeah, we're about to try it right now. Let's go. Our first time here, we're like, what is AAA Korean barbecue and what's like the best thing to get here?
So I would say we have 3 different options for the all you can eat. We have, the first one's gonna be like the basics of everything. The second one is the most popular. And then the last one's gonna be everything we have on our menu, including the Kobe. And over here, I would probably recommend this one if you guys haven't been here before, just because it's gonna have everything on there. From here, I really recommend the Korean Prime, the Kobe Fatty Rib, and then the New York Strip and the Kobe Beef. You guys wanted to go with that? You want to think about it for a couple minutes?
Yeah, I mean, there's 3 options you can choose here. It's all you can eat. Black Angus, $23.95. Prime, $28.95. And Kobe style, $39.95. This is where all the good stuff is. So, of course, that's the one we're getting.
Yeah. Throw up the Kobe sign. Kobe. Here's the banchan. Got the salad. Oh, got the salad. What is there? The radish paper. Kimchi. Macaroni salad. Bean sprout salad. And chili and sweet onions.
Yeah. We had a little bit of a situation. So this one here that's more square is going to be the prime Korean Galbi. This one's the Kobe fatty ribs. And we've got spicy tuna on crispy rice, Kobe beef, and Kobe New York.
Oh, okay.
And then also shrimp tempura, Kobe carpaccio, and the Kobe brisket.
Okay. So guys, this is definitely a pretty aesthetic setup. Right guys? Look at this.
Oh yeah. Well, first of all, there's so much to eat. So let's see.
It's all you can eat with All You Can Vegas. So it looks like Kobe is their go-to meat here. It looks the best in my opinion. It looks very aesthetic. It's on the little wood platter. So what do you guys want to try first?
We gotta try that.
But yeah, I agree. We gotta try the Kobe steak. Let's do it.
So the sizzle has been on for a while. Hopefully sizzling.
Okay.
So I heard about the menu.
And now we wait. So guys, I have a pork belly sample of all of their pork belly. So this is nice, so we don't have to try the huge piece of pork belly each time. We just get small bites. Let's see what they got here. Got the regular red wine, garlic, green tea, sweet soy, curry from Melvin, miso, and gochujang. I've never heard of that. I don't know what gochujang is.
Gochujang, that's the spicy red Korean hot paste, pepper paste.
Beef looks just about done.
Oh yeah. All right.
So we are going to try the Kobe steak. Cheers. Try it out. All right. Wow. That is really tender, guys. That just melts in your mouth, but there's still a little bit of texture in it.
It literally is like melting. It literally melting.
Yep.
Wow.
Thinner version, right?
Yeah.
Cheers. Okay.
Has a little bit more integrity, but it's still so melty tender.
Yeah, that one, the thinner steak has definitely a little bit more texture. A little bit more texture, but I definitely prefer the little nuggets steak. How about you?
Yeah, I do too. I mean, they're both amazing.
They're both amazing.
I almost like I want to dip it, but
they're so good.
It's so
you don't
good.
even need a sauce.
Which one do you think?
I would go with the ponzu.
Ponzu, yeah. Okay.
Try mine in the ponzu. It gives it a slightly sweeter taste with the ponzu,
Yeah,
but
you're right though. It doesn't need any sauce
doesn't
at
need
all.
sauce for the Kobe. But maybe the other meat needs sauce because this is their premium meat. This is the best one. You gotta eat the best one first, right, guys?
Exactly.
All right, guys. So it's brisket time. You know, the main standard Korean barbecue meat, but this is the Kobe version. So let's try it.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers. Again, it's so melty tender, but it's a totally different flavor,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
So I've had regular brisket before at Chosun Hwaro and all the other Korean barbecue places. Haven't had Kobe brisket, but I will say the Kobe brisket definitely is just more fatty and tender. It melts more in your mouth,
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So this is the Udon tofu soup right here. Usually tofu soup comes in the small stone pot, but this is really nice because they gave us like a huge, hot pot of tofu stew. So let's try it out. Alright, tofu stew, guys. It's good, right?
Yeah, very creamy tofu, little spicy sauce, and very hot.
Because it's winter right now, it's a bit chilly. We got the long sleeves on. It's good in the winter time because it warms up the soul, for sure. Yeah, hear that sizzle? This just turned to ASMR video.
Oh, okay.
This looks like the rib finger, right?
Yeah.
Rib finger. Let's go with that. The marinated rib finger. While this is cooking, the rib finger meat, let's try some more appetizers, guys.
Yeah, it's like griddled rice or fried rice ball
Try it.
with tuna.
Yeah. Looks kind of like a sushi roll. It's all over the place, though.
Here we go.
Cheers, guys. There's a little bit of sweetness too. There's spicy crab meat on there, right?
Tuna maybe? I'm not
Oh,
sure.
tuna or crab meat?
I'm not sure. Yeah.
There's some type of fish on there. Oh, let's try the tempura, guys.
Here we go.
Cheers, tempura. Nice and crispy. And there's actually real shrimp in there. It's not just all batter.
Yeah.
Good. Derek's gonna give us a little tour of the banchan. the appetizer.
Here we go, a little mac salad. What's good about the mac salad and these banchans is it's a nice contrast to all the meat. Oh,
Don't forget the kimchi.
yeah, that's good kimchi. I like that one. I like it. I like when they have the Korean potato salad too, but
Oh yeah.
they don't have that here.
Green tea pork belly. That's an interesting one. Garlic pork belly. Red wine. And regular, the basics.
How about
Got two more dishes, ribeye steak and filet mignon. And all the pork belly looks just about ready.
you should try that gochujang. I don't know if you haven't had that.
I don't think I've had it. Gochujang, spicy Korean sauce. My first time trying this with pork belly.
And I can't remember where that one was.
We'll judge by taste. Gochujang, try it out.
Yep. Tastes like gochujang.
Yeah, there's definitely a spicy kick to that. And the pork belly is really juicy. So this is the curry.
Yeah, the curry.
Cheers.
Like curry.
Yep, that's curry. It's like a yellow curry, so has that forgot what that ingredient is in curry. You can definitely smell it, taste it.
Curry powder.
Curry. I totally forgot the word for it. But so what is this one? We'll just try it out by taste. Just like a marinated pork belly. On the sweeter side.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited to try the miso. I've never had miso pork belly either. One of them is garlic. My go-to for pork belly is usually garlic pork belly. Honestly, they all look the same at this point, so we're just gonna try it by flavor. But the ones I definitely want to try was the curry, the miso, and the gochujang. So
This green tea is the one I'm very curious about.
No, thank you.
oh,
I got it. It's okay. Got it.
Korean barbecue is messy sometimes.
Uh-huh.
All right, let's try the miso green tea. Cheers. That was really interesting. It literally just tastes like pork belly with that hint of green tea powder. I don't know if that's my favorite, but
No.
yeah.
I think all of these kind of have that hint of whatever the marinade is, but all the flavor is in the beef.
For sure. Whenever I go Korean barbecue, I always get beef first, all the beef items, occasionally pork, and then I don't ever get chicken. This guys, this is the rib finger meat. See guys, the rule of thumb is if we order a meat twice, that means we really like it. And this is the first meat we ordered twice, which is a Kobe brisket.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah, it's so funny because every Korean place we've been to has like had a completely different type of grill. Like you never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. Sometimes the grill makes or breaks the Korean barbecue. Sometimes the grill can, you know, burn the meat.
Yep.
Sometimes, but this grill has been working phenomenally so far. This is the miso chuck steak, guys. LA Galbi. LA Galbi is just a fancy name for bone-in short ribs. So yeah,
Exactly.
the brisket. Cheers. Super juicy. It just melts.
You don't need the sauce.
Don't need the sauce.
You really don't need the sauce.
My salt is still full. My ponzu sauce is about full, so all these meats are super flavorful as is. Honestly, this is some of the best Korean barbecue I've definitely had for sure. Yeah, even compared to LA, because LA has some pretty good Korean barbecue, so that's saying something good.
Oh yeah. In fact, I mean, LA has so many great restaurants, but Vegas has so many great restaurants too, and not just in casinos, like all over Vegas.
Yeah.
Sure.
Vegas restaurants are definitely top notch. To the filet mignon, guys. Cheers.
That is like just really good filet mignon, but you know what's so funny? Once you start with the Kobe beef, it's hard to go back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's our mistake. Once you start with the best meat, the Kobe meat, it just melts in your mouth. It's so fatty and tender.
Yeah.
But this filet mignon, I noticed, if you guys don't like too much fat, it's on the leaner side, but it's still really tender.
Yes.
So it's tender and lean, but the Kobe beef was tender and fatty, which I prefer.
Yeah.
I love the fatty meat. I don't think we've had a meat that, you know, we didn't like.
Yeah.
Throw in the miso chuck. This is a really interesting one right here. Miso chuck. Got some sesame seeds on it. No, we'll just throw that LA Galbi on too. Ooh, perfect. There's 3 ribs.
Hey, there you go.
One for each of us. Perfect. We could try a little bit of everything, guys. Variety is key.
What I like about this restaurant is that you have a big table where you need space for plates and banchan, but I like to give you a whole separate sheet pan over here when they bring out all the raw meat, so it doesn't take up more table space.
Yeah.
And you can just put any empty plates over there to that side. Very, very handy.
Pro tip though, guys, if you guys are planning to go to Korean barbecue, don't have any dates or anything planned afterwards because your clothes will smell like meat and smoke right after.
You don't have to get too dressed up because you're gonna all smell like smoke.
For sure. The ribeye, guys. Ribeye. I always eat ribeye with salt, so I got different with that salt. Try it out. Ribeye just usually has the most flavor.
Yeah, that's just what I was thinking. I was thinking it's like, it's that fat, right? It's because that's the fattier piece, and boy, I just want more of the fat.
Yeah, I love the fatty meats, but it's not as fatty as the Kobe. That one just melts it.
Oh yeah.
That ribeye shot up the list of meats. I really like that ribeye.
Yeah, me too. And with the salt, like you said, extra good.
Let's try the miso chuck. Okay, chuck is on the leaner side, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I think isn't chuck steak is like what you make like a pot roast out of or something?
Yeah. So let's try it out before we judge it. But usually chuck is not as good of a tier steak as, you know, like ribeye or Kobe. But
That's pretty good.
Try it. Miso, chuck, cheers. Not bad.
No.
It's leaner, but I think they add to the flavor with the marination.
Yeah,
Marination
yeah.
is like a sweeter.
Yeah.
I don't really taste the miso though, do you?
Just a little sweetness, a little
Yeah.
sweet marinade.
Just a sweet marinade. Also in this plaza too. I don't know what this plaza is, but I think it's like the main Chinatown plaza. 'Cause
Yeah.
when I was younger, I used to go here a lot, and I would always come here to get, you know, good Asian food. There's a Sam Woo right there.
Yeah.
That used to be a tradition to get Sam Woo before heading to Vegas. So
They have a 99 Ranch supermarket. There's a lot here.
I think the rule of thumb in Vegas is, you know, there's a lot of good Asian food on the strip, but you know, I think some of the best Asian food is a little bit outside at the Chinatown.
Yeah. It's cheaper too.
Try it out.
Let me
This is the salmon poke right here.
It's good. It's almost kind of melting in your mouth too, just like the beef.
Yeah.
A little spicy.
How do you like the salmon poke?
I thought it was great. It's cold, refreshing, but there is some heat to it. It kind of balances out the
For
cold
sure.
salmon. That was really tasty. Again, surprising that we are not in a sushi restaurant.
Yeah.
You're in a barbecue Korean barbecue.
Galbi. LA Galbi. Cheers.
That fatty flavor. Oh, and a little sweet. That's good.
Sweet from the marinade. How is the Galbi?
I'm gonna try. Okay. Really good marinade. Like tender beef. You thought I just bit into it.
Yeah.
So it's just really tender. So I think that was really good.
Oyster.
That's good. Okay.
Cool. Okay. The gnocchi right here.
Maybe we'll let that fat render a little bit longer.
It almost looks like shrimp.
Yeah. So this is gnocchi mushrooms with wrapped in pork belly.
Yeah, bacon as I call it.
Cheers. You get contrasting flavors with just one bite.
Yeah. The
Interesting.
texture of the mushrooms is very crunchy, but there's like so many strands of it. And then that fatty bacon, crisped up a little bit.
I like the texture of it. It's crunchy. Beef tongue. So Derek's gonna give it another try because his first experience wasn't too good.
We got egg. We gotta use this egg.
Guys, we tried a lot of meat. I'm proud of what we accomplished today. I want to touch on the variety because we both went to Chosun Huaro.
Yeah.
So Chosun Huaro was great. I think this place definitely has a wider array and variety of meat.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's about the same price.
Yeah.
Here you got 3 different levels you can choose.
It's about the same price, but Kobe is the most expensive, but I think it's well worth it because those Kobe steaks, delicious.
Oh yeah, totally.
How is a steamed egg? It's a must appetizer at Korean BBQ.
It's really good. It's good with rice.
Yeah. I eat my eggs with rice too. Yep. The Asian way.
Yes, so we can finish with the Kobe beef.
Okay.
That's perfect.
There was a usual limit on the Kobe beef, but they're gonna give us another order because that was definitely our favorite meat, right? We agreed on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we could agree. Kobe is the best. Kobe is clutch.
Always.
Still have one more item before our Kobe beef, which is beef tongue.
Well, that's right.
Yeah, beef tongue. Don't forget about that.
Well, all the Kobe beef was the absolute best.
There's still another order for all of them if you guys wanted.
It is time for the tongue. Cheers, guys. Beef tongue.
It tastes like a tongue.
Derek doesn't like the tongue, but it's an acquired taste, so to each their own.
Well, I'll let Catherine have the rest of my time.
Best for me, I actually love the texture of beef tongue, guys. Just it gives it that chewy consistency, that chewy texture.
It's like having an extra tongue in your mouth.
Oh, we actually have a tempura hiding from us underneath
there you go.
the plate. You can't waste tempura. Crunchy. I'm amazed because it's been sitting here for almost 30 minutes and it's still crunchy because sometimes, you know, fried foods, it gets soggy, but that's pretty amazing. That's a testament on the crunch of this tempura right here. Surprisingly, even though it's not a meat dish, the poke is like one of the better items on the menu.
New York strip and Kobe beef, the fatty rib, and the Korean prime Galbi.
Excellent, thank you.
So they're gracious enough to give us one more order of Kobe steak. Nice. These are the Kobe. We like this one, right? The nuggets.
Oh yeah.
Little thick nuggets. Cannoli.
I could still eat more. That is how good this is.
And we got more Kobe.
But we are on a time limit.
We're on time
So,
limit.
90
Brisket
minutes.
over there.
There's usually always a time limit at Korean barbecue, and it's usually around like 90 minutes to 2 hours. But I will have to say, I've been to a lot of Korean barbecue, but I've never been kicked out of one before. So.
Yeah. That's true. That's exactly. People ask me that about the buffets. A lot of the buffets started instituting time limits, but I've certainly stayed far longer than 2 hours. Sometimes I've stayed 3, 4 hours at a buffet, and no one's ever said anything.
That's how you do it. You gotta get your bang for your buck. Yeah, I think it's just more for the people that, you know, just sleep there. Which,
Yeah, that's right.
yeah, I guess you can't, you know. At some point, it's just, you know, it's just too much. So.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
There you
Very
go.
good.
Okay.
So this is the true definition of saving the best for last.
That's right. Cheers.
Kobe steak. Cheers. Tender.
And it tastes like beef, like the most tender beef. Like it tastes so beefy.
Yeah. Beefy.
You don't need any sauce.
I would say the Kobe, definitely, you could just eat it. And that one's the ones that aren't marinated. You can eat the Kobe ones non-marinated with nothing, and you'll still get an amazing flavor. Rank the, you know, your top 3 or 5.
What do you think?
For me, it's the Kobe, the nugget ones, the bigger Kobe steaks. I like the ribeye, and surprisingly, the poke. I don't know why. I really like the poke, even though it's a Korean barbecue restaurant. The poke is really good.
I agree. The poke was very good. I like the little the crunchy rice with the tuna on top, and I think I like everything. I like the egg, but if I had to choose my favorites, it would just be all of this, all the Kobe beef.
Yeah. It's hard to choose with this much variety, but
Yeah.
the good thing is that I don't think any of the dishes disappointed us, which is pretty rare.
Except the tongue.
Except the tongue for Derek, yeah. Alright guys, so that's it for this video. This has been a dub, a win. The Kobe beef, all the Korean barbecue was fire. Yeah. Love this place. It's in Chinatown, right outside the strip in Las Vegas, 888 Korean barbecue. Definitely great. And yeah guys, subscribe to Derek's channel, All You Can Vegas, for everything Vegas. He has all the tips, all the guides. So yeah guys, like this video, like it, comment down below any other recommendations for us.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
subscribe for more food vlogs.
Yep.
Deuces. Anything else you want to say about the Korean barbecue?
Oh, Kobe beef. Yeah, you can't go wrong. You gotta come here and check it out. Because there's always more to eat when it's All You Can Vegas.
And Dan versus World. Yep. Deuces.